Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing another Empties, Regrets and Review video. I have 10 things for you guys again, and I'm going to tell you if I would purchase them again or if I would not. So the first item I'm sharing with you today is this. This is a Clarisonic. It is a refreshing gel cleanser, and I got this with my Clarisonic facial brush. Now, I did a mini review on this when I did the review on my Clarisonic. I like it because due to my really sensitive skin, I found it dried me out really badly. Not too much that I couldn't use it. Like, if I used this once a week, it was fantastic. But if I used it every day, my skin just cracked and dried. So, yes, this is a great product. Yes, I would recommend it. No, I will not be buying this again. I also have 2 nail polishers. I have gone through this phase where I think I need to just get rid now. There's certain things, like limited edition stuff's a bit different with makeup, but when it comes to nail polishers, if it's a cheap nail polish and I'm not wearing it, what is the point? So the first one I'm getting rid of is this. This is the Maybelline New York Superstay 7 Days Gel Nail Colour. As you can see, I've not used it in that long. I am blurred. Hey, I'm back. It's all separated. It was nice. I have my nails pink at the minute. It's nice. It's good. It's not fantastic. It takes about 14 coats because it keeps going see-through. I wasn't a lover, so for that reason alone it is going in the bin. Getting comfy, you're all right. So the second nail polish I'm getting rid of is this one. This is a Soap and Glory, and it is called Pink Soda. It is actually it's probably about there. I've used quite a bit of this. Once again, it's a fantastic colour. It takes about 4 coats to get it looking that colour, and I'm a makeup person, I'm not really a nail person. I prefer to go and get my nails done. When I go to the shop, they paint them for me. I have quite a few nail polishers and I don't wear them. And I know some nail lovers are gonna be like, ooh. But I just think if I'm not gonna wear them, they need to go. You're only supposed to open them for so long anyway, and no, I won't buy it again. The Soap and Glory nail polish, the Soap and Glory nail polishers are good, don't get me wrong. I'm sure a darker colour wouldn't be a see-through, but I'd buy them again. I've got too many OPI nail polishers that don't get used. So the next product I have got through is this. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer. I love this, but it is empty. I have tried and tried and tried. I've even tried hard to remove the bung and I couldn't get it out. So there is some products still left in there, but I couldn't get it out. Yes, I would buy it again. I think I have 2 more at the minute. I love this stuff. I think it's fantastic. Definitely worth recommending. If you go into any supermarket and you find this, they're brilliant. They are brilliant. The next product I have is also another concealer. I have the Collection's Lasting Perfection 16-hour wear. It's empty. I managed to remove the bung, and it is empty. It is just completely empty. I love this stuff so much. I would definitely recommend this. If you guys haven't tried this, you need to try it. It is amazing. It's fantastic. I am the very, very lightest shade they do, number 1. I think there's only about 4 colours, but it's just brilliant. It doesn't make me look as tired. I mean, I know you can see I am knackered today. Oh, my daughter's at nursery. I should probably not be filming and just go back to sleep. So if you have been with me a while, you will know ages and ages and ages ago I did a review on a not a review, it was a depotting video on, I want to say Max Factor 24-hour tattoo. I'm not too sure if it was Max Factor though, but it was definitely a 24-hour wear tattoo eyeshadow, and it was in the shade Bronze, and I depotted it into this little teeny tiny pan, and I've just dropped it and it's gone. It's finally gone. I love the colour, I love the shade. I'd definitely buy it again, but I don't think they make them anymore. But I thought it was worth a mention. I am going to keep this little pan though. I'm going to clean it out and I'm going to keep it because I'll pop it back into my MAC palette. When I get down, you buy for instance a naked palette, you use most of them, there's about 4 or 5 left. Some of them you'll never really use ever again, and there's some other shades similar in other palettes that you've got, but there's always one shade that you love, that you use, that you think I want to keep that. I would actually depot that, put that in here and put it into my MAC palette, and then I can get rid of that. Some of them just take up way too much room. Let's be realistic. So yes, I would definitely buy it again. I think it was Max Factor. Was it Max Factor? I don't know, but it was a 24-hour wear tattoo. That was what it was called. It came in a little, I think it was a glass pot, and they were really good. Some of the shades weren't great, but other ones were fantastic. I thought I'd give this one a mention as well. This was a Avon blush. It came with two colours. There was like a creamy beigey colour on one side and a light pinky colour on the other side. When swirled together, it made a beautiful blush. I once again depotted it and put it into my MAC palette, and it's gone. I can't tell you the shade name. I know I'm being useless at this. Once again, I went through, like, this was only a tiny bit left, so I kind of like used it just to get rid of it. And yeah, yes, I would buy an Avon blush again. I really enjoyed it. I don't think it lasted a very long time. I think if you was just, for instance, your partner comes home from work, oh, let's go and see such and such, to chuck it on, it'd be perfect. But it doesn't last all day. It's not a fantastic, they're not as good as a MAC blush, but they were really nice. They was quite pigmented and they look lovely if they stayed there more than about 4 hours. The next thing, I actually got this in a Shop Miss A haul. This is an LA Colour Jumbo eye pencil. I nearly said pen then, it's an eye pencil. And this was in the shade Cherry Blossom. Now, it's what I don't like. I honestly thought this screwed up when I bought it. There was like a little crayon at the top. I thought it was great. And turns out it don't screw up. That was just it. That was all the product you got. So I can't really moan though, because it was only $1. But I felt this was really good if you had a loose pigment and you could do it on your eyes and then it would actually stick to it. And because obviously you put in loose pigment on top of this creamy thing, that's what I'm going to call it, a creamy thing, it would actually stick and stay in place, which I found really well. I thought it worked. It worked. So that was great. But this on its own creased like a sod. There was no way. I tried everything. It didn't work. It had to be set with something, and whatever you set it with, it changed the colour slightly. So no one buys a game for the colour, because I never really got to use the colour, but to set things, to put pigments on your eyes, it was actually really good. That's all I have to say about it. Yes, I would probably buy it again, as it was only $1. The next product that is going in the bin is this mascara. It is called the So Susan. Now this is a flutter mascara. Now, it's in the shade black. The packaging, I've got to say, is absolutely gorgeous. There's a little bird on the top. It just, I'm not going to try and show you on the camera because it's gold and it reflects and it doesn't really show. But I absolutely love it. I loved everything about it. I love the little brush. It was very fine. It was fantastic. I loved the coverage of the mascara. I thought it went onto your eyes. It made them look nice and long. It didn't necessarily thicken them, but with a couple of coats, it did. However, I felt like this never dried. It was like it never dried. I could sneeze half an hour later and end up with black dots all at the top and all at the bottom of my eye. I don't know why. And every time I put this mascara on, did I need to sneeze? Oh, it was so good. I just would never ever purchase this again, and it was just I just didn't like it. I wasn't impressed. So for that reason alone, it's going in the bin. I've had enough. I'm sick of looking at it in my makeup desk, because I will never wear this again. It wasn't even good to put on top of another mascara because it still didn't dry, and it wasn't good to wear underneath the mascara because for some reason it would stop the other mascara from drying. I tried it all because I didn't want to give up on it, but it's beat me and I've given up. So unfortunately, going in the bin. No, I would not buy it, and no, I would not recommend it. And the last thing I have got is actually a tester, and it's for my hair, and this is some Moroccan oil, and it looks a little something like this. There we go, it's nice and focused. Now I got this free. This was a sample I got from my local hairdressers. I go to a place called Top Knot. I always go every other month, let's say, for my hair to be done. So I'll probably go about once every 8 weeks, and I usually just, quite often or not, I have a cut. But recently I've been going and I've been having it dyed, which is why I'm getting lighter and lighter. I don't want to go bleach blonde, although I'd love it. I just don't think it would suit me. But I'm definitely like going blonde-ish. But what I get them to do, I don't have this chunk of hair dyed, so that when it grows out you don't see it, so it kind of like falls through my hair, so it's very blondie at the bottom and it's not at the top, and that's just how I like it. I don't want to have to go every month and pay about 80 something pounds to have my roots redone. I just don't want it. I just don't want it. And the guy there that works there, he's the owner and he's so lovely, and if he catches you and he sees you spend anything more than £10, he will give you something for free. And he's been giving me this Moroccan oil every time I go, and I've got a couple more and I'm just obsessed with it. I would definitely buy some. I hope he doesn't watch this video because I'm not going to buy them while he's still giving me free samples. That's all I'm saying. It's just like, you know, sometimes if you do your hair and it's like, it feels a bit and it's not quite, you've conditioned, but it's still not quite soft. This is fantastic. I love it so much. So I would definitely recommend, it's not cheap, but I would definitely recommend if you can get your hands on some to try it out. I think it's fantastic. I love it. It puts a nice sheen on your hair. It doesn't make it look greasy. It's just bloody fantastic. So that was my Empties, Regrets and Reviews video number 5. I hope you enjoyed this video. If I remember, and if that's only an if, I will link some down below for you to go check out some old ones. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. I can't speak. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell. Take care. I will see you in a few days with another video, and bye bye.